Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today, in celebration of the new Digimon story game we have coming out sometime this year, Digimon Story Time Stranger, I am going to be starting a playthrough on the channel of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, the complete edition from the Nintendo Switch. You can also find this on Steam. We're just going to accept all of this. New game, we don't have a save file for this just yet. Right.
ようこそ、デジラボへ。ここはデジタルワールドとかすかに交わる電脳空間の狭間よ。ここに来られたということは、あなたにはここに刻まれた運命にアクセスする資格があるということ。
Wait on her to finish talking. This first video might be a little bit boring for the playthrough because it's going to be mostly like getting through the intro stuff, and these games do have a long intro if you haven't played them before. So this, in the complete edition, you have both Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory. If you haven't played these before, and I get asked this by friends that are just now trying out these games, don't know why they waited so long. They've been out for a while, and they're pretty good games to play. If you're a Digimon fan, maybe if even you're a Persona fan, because they kind of remind me of the Persona franchise a little bit, but not too much. There are some similarities though. Very story driven, like the Persona games. But you start with Cyber Sleuth actually, and I know that's kind of weird if you're playing this in like America, where you know the first game would be on the left, second game would be on the right, but in this one it's kind of vice versa, kind of backwards. All right, we're gonna mess with our settings just a little bit. We'll show the partner Digimon for now, but once I get into like Ultimate and Mega where they're really big on the screen, we might switch it to hide just so we can make sense of where we're going. We'll leave it on normal for right now. We may go up to hard. I don't know yet. It all depends. And we'll get into more details on what exactly we're going to be doing with this playthrough once all the opening cutscenes and stuff start to take place. Alright. I'm going to let it just click through things on its own right now. I am using a Nintendo Switch compatible turbo controller, so I don't have it in the camera. Just so that in this long intro, I can be letting it just click and we can all watch it talk together. But this is actually going to be, if you've ever played any of the Pokemon games, there's a method of playing them called a Nuzlocke, where one encounter per route. If the Pokemon die, if the Pokemon faints, it's essentially dead. But we're gonna kind of try to use those rules in this playthrough. I don't know how well it's gonna work, and I don't know how far we're gonna get before we white out. And if we white out, we may or may not actually restart the playthrough. We may jump into other Let's Plays and try them and then come back to it. Because this game does have some long... They're considered cutscenes, but it's really button mashing and reading a lot of text. But we are going to be using Nuzlocke rules for this. And in case you're wondering, yes, I am not reading off what they are saying right now. I have played this game a bunch. I know other people played this game a bunch. We are just doing this to have a Digimon game to play, to pass the time, and hopefully by the time we finish the full Let's Play of both this one and Hacker's Memory, we'll get a feel for one, what you guys would like to see on the channel, since this is my first attempt at anything like this. And two, maybe Time Strangers will come out before we're done, because let's be honest, these are some long games. At least this first one's a pretty long one. The second one's not as long, but still kind of a long game, especially for a Digimon game anyway. But they're still really fun games to play. Well, my Nuzlocke rules are going to be essentially one encounter per route, as much as we can control that. And I'm going to do it where instead of just the first one to 100%, because you will encounter times where you get multiple Pokemon. We're talking about Pokemon, now it's on the brain. Where you'll get multiple Digimon that pop up at the same time. In that case, I want it to go until it's the first to 200%. And if we still have a weird case where we get more than one at a time that pop up to 200% at the same time, then we may finance it a little bit and try to see how to make that work. May get weird where we just counted as 2 encounters for the area. Don't know yet. It depends on just how often that happens. I don't suspect it'll happen too often, but very well could. Who knows? I've never tried to do a kind of Nuzlocke in this style game. I've done plenty of Pokemon ones. I had, I don't want to say like a 50-50 win-loss on those. But I've done plenty of Pokemon Nuzlocke from I've done a Platinum one on my own time. I've done plenty of Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet. I did one of Pearl just because I didn't. Brilliant, not Pearl. Brilliant Diamond. I was gonna also do one of Shining Pearl, but the BDSP games are kind of. But we're not here to talk about Pokemon. We're here to talk about Digimon. And let's be honest, we are all excited. I need to grab the turbo controller here. We're gonna play as a male, and we're gonna change the name. We're going to be J. Going to be J for this. Yes. But if you haven't seen it yet, Digimon Con was the other day. They revealed a little more details about Time Stranger. Nothing like really meta shifting, I guess, is what you would say. Mostly just the same announcement trailer, but then also gave us a little trailer of some of the Digimon doing signature moves. And some of the ones that caught my attention that are new ones are, it looks like we're getting Millenniummon. Really excited to see how that evolution line is going to work out. And we're getting Bielstarmon. Wonder if it's just going to be a, if you go through like a normal Impmon line, if it's just going to be like an alternate Mega to Bielstarmon. Who knows? Maybe it just has its own standalone line that you can get to similar to the Impmon line. Who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? Hopefully, we'll see Time Stranger drop sometime like a late spring, early summer is what I'm hoping for, because we do have a new Pokemon game coming out, and it's probably going to release around the time of the Switch too. And I would bet, if I was a betting man, I would bet that Bandai doesn't really want to compete with the Pokemon company having Pokemon Legends ZA come out at the same time as Time Strangers, because let's be honest, it's probably going to hurt the sales. I don't think that it hurt it to the point that the game won't sell, because as for me, I plan on getting both, but that's later on down the road. So we're going to talk to a few people here. We're going to talk to my favorite one to talk to first. I don't know if y'all have ever read this dialogue. But this is Flashy Dude. He said, I heard a rumor there's a ghost going around Eden. If you ask around, you hear stories about the white boy. But if you look real close, the facial texture's all messed up. The arms and legs are slimy tentacles. Its real form is the demon of the creeping darkness. It comes up to your avatar and snaps it up. Chomp chomp. That's the rumor anyway. The rumor of the white boy. Alright. So we just got to talk to a few people. I don't remember if it's like everybody, so we're just going to talk and just kind of click through all of this. That's the only one that's really kind of funny. Talk to the business guy. I haven't played this part in some time, so I really don't remember if we need to talk to everybody or just talk to one or two people. And again, I don't know if we'll do a 100% of this on the Switch, because I've done a 100% playthrough of it on PlayStation, gotten platinums for the games. I don't know if I want to put in that much effort and grind on this playthrough, if I just wanted to be kind of a casual, we're just chilling, playing a Digimon game, waiting on time strange. Okay, well, I talked to everybody up there. I guess I need to talk to the ones that are down here, too. Maybe I do have to talk to everybody. Oh, yep, see. Had to talk to everybody. We're just going to let this click through stuff on its own again. And we're about to go to a new area. Get back control the controller. Oh, that didn't down fast. Alright. Now we're heading to the community area. I would say it's pretty interesting, kind of cool what they've done with what's supposed to be the World Wide Web in this game, known as Eden. We may read some of these, we may just skip through. Mr. Nabbit telling us we're behind schedule. I don't really know how far we'll get in each video, because I want to keep these fairly decently linked, to keep y'all wanting to come back and not get just super bored with the playthrough. We're looking for people to talk to. I pick up the medal and it wasn't responding for some reason. Alright, let's make sure there's nothing else to pick up. That seems to be it. Gotta head back to the entrance of Eden. Keep going past this. Eden entrance. Get over here and talk to this guy. Now we're going to talk about the fact that we got the URL. Now we're going to head to, I think it's pronounced Kowloon? Now we're going to fly through the interweb. Every time I do see this part, though, is it just me or does Anybody else think of R4 games like Ty and Matt flying through the internet after Agumon and Gobblemon and Tentomon have all flown through the internet? Like real war game vibes, you know what I'm saying? I do apologize for the little bit of sniffles I have. The weather where I'm at has been wild. We had sunny and 75, and then tornadoes, and then freezing weather all in the past week and a half. So it's rough if you have sinus issues down here. How long she wants to talk for. She's talking about the pale boy. We went from the white boy to the pale boy. I know some of y'all may want to hear me just read all of this out and stuff, or take time so that everybody can read it. I'm honestly just trying to hurry up, skim through it so that we can at least get to the point of picking our starter Digimon before the video runs too long. I feel like I said the intro is really long. I had control for 2 seconds. See, this is what I was meaning at the beginning of the video when I said there's like long cutscenes, quote unquote. This is kind of what most of the cutscenes are. Just you reading text and clicking buttons. So, and if you know the story of this game, it's a pretty interesting story. Pretty interesting twist. Since the game's been out for a while, not really trying to take the time to read out or let the text be on screen for too long, because most people should know the story. If you don't, and you want me to slow down so I can read the text or leave it on the screen a little bit longer, please comment below if you would like that. I have a problem doing that. Just personally looking at it from the aspect of, somebody who's played this before multiple times and, knows what's going to happen in the story and everything. And I just don't see a reason to sit here and read all of it for the 100th time. That's a joke. I have not played this game 100 times. don't even know that I've hit the double digits with playthroughs on this. So.
どうした？僕そっくり。それならこの世のものでは。真相は安心するといい。君のような。君はいわばここにはセキュリティホールを見つけて本当にいろいろな。その様子、ハッカーを目指すか。だが君はハッカーに興味を。だったら試してみると。それでいい。君にほら。
We're gonna go with Terriermon. I'm gonna get the little doggy. Yes, if you didn't know, no, Terriermon is not a bunny. He's a dog. Yeah, terrier, like a terrier, the dog breed. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense given that Terriermon does have a twin Digimon and Lopmon that is a bunny, but this is Digimon and they don't do a lot of things that make sense. But if it made sense, I don't think I would like it as much as I do. We're gonna go help him. Go help Terriermon. I mean, how long the video has been running so far, I will be honest. We may call it after this battle. It's already been about 24 minutes based on my timer. I really want to keep it at 25 to 30 minutes in length where I can help it, just so it doesn't get too boring and makes you guys want to actually come back and see more, not just, you know what, actually also just watch it to the end. I know, like, once it hits like 45 minutes, an hour, it's kind of hard to sit there and watch a YouTube video for that long, or to even have it playing in the background. This is all, I've always found this so funny. Here you are with your cute little starter Digimon. And oh boy over there throwing a full-on machine Dramon against a champion level Digimon. That dude, chill. Teaching us how to battle and stuff. We have the first attack, and we're going to use the Terrier Tornado. Do nearly as much as I thought it would. And then he almost takes it out. And we're next, and we're just going to slap it and be done. Got a level for that. Oh, and we got the ability to heal. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's kind of why I went with Terriermon, because he gets healing abilities pretty early on. And we may or may not use items while in battles and stuff. I haven't decided if I'm going to incorporate that rule. Just because if you've ever played these games, the difficulty curve spikes so wildly. It's going to say so suddenly, but it's more just wildly, really. Because you'll go from one chapter, you're basically like, no matter the difficulty you have it on, practically one-shotting everything, to the next chapter barely tickling stuff, and it's almost one-shotting you. The balance is definitely off in these games, and maybe that's something they'll have fixed for us in Time Stranger. Who knows? I do like the music that are in these games, though. Got some good music on the soundtrack. Alright. Showing us how to set up skills and stuff. Sorry. Want to go to settings and make sure he does have... Yep. He does. We don't really have anything that we can put on him. I love that in the complete edition, it's got stuff like accessories and crap as options, and those are stuff that those things you can't even access until you get to the hacker's memory side. Alrighty, guys. Oops, captured. I didn't mean to capture. We're gonna call it right there. It's been about 30 minutes. I know we didn't really do much more than the intro and getting our starter Digimon, but when we come back, we'll see what all we can get into with our starter Digimon. Maybe even get it leveled up enough to Digivolve it, and see what it gets to be Digivolved into. If you've played this game before, and you know which Digimon it could Digivolve into, I want to comment which one you think we should Digivolve our Terriermon to. Here are kind of the options. I know just question marks, but maybe you can tell what's what from the attributes. It will Digivolve only into a vaccine type. But if you want to comment below this video which Digimon you want to see him Digivolve into, you can either name a Digimon if you know the Digimon that it Digivolves into. At the champion level, alright, just to clarify, don't blow the comments up being like, Big Terriermon become Omnimon. Let's leave it at the champion level. And I'm sure there is some way to actually get Terriermon all the way up to Omnimon if you did a lot of Digivolving and Digivolving again. So, I don't really want to do all that. But you can either name the Digimon or you can put a number 1 through 5. 5 there, yeah. 1 through 5 in the comments, and whatever gets the most comments for the Digimon you want it to see, we can look at making it that Digimon. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe.